There was a woman named Lisa who lived in a beautiful suburban neighborhood with a loving husband, 2 healthy children, and a comfortable life that most people would envy. She had a stable job, a nice home, and weekends filled with family activities. But on a sunny Saturday morning, while watering her garden, she noticed her neighbor pulling into the driveway with a brand new luxury car. That moment, as simple as it was, planted a seed that would grow into something destructive. Lisa found herself thinking about that car all afternoon, then all evening, then the next day. Before long, she wasn't just thinking about the car. She was thinking about everything her neighbors had that she didn't. This isn't a story about jealousy in the traditional sense. This is about something more insidious, something that quietly destroys contentment and replaces gratitude with an endless hunger for more. This is about the comparison trap and how it can turn a blessed life into one that feels insufficient. Lisa's life hadn't changed at all. She still had the same loving family, the same comfortable home, the same fulfilling job. But her perspective had shifted completely. Suddenly, her reliable sedan felt embarrassing. Her kitchen, which she'd loved just weeks ago, now seemed outdated compared to the renovated one she'd seen at her neighbor's dinner party. Her vacation to the beach didn't measure up to the European trip another friend posted about on social media. Lisa had fallen into this trap without even realizing it. Every time she scrolled through social media, she saw highlight reels of other people's lives and compared them to her own behind-the-scenes reality. What Lisa didn't know was that her neighbor with the luxury car was drowning in debt, working 70 hours a week to afford a lifestyle that looked perfect from the outside but felt empty on the inside. She didn't know that the friend with the renovated kitchen had just gone through a painful divorce and would trade that kitchen in a heartbeat to have her family back together. She didn't know that the couple posting pictures from Europe were barely speaking to each other, using travel as a distraction from problems they refused to address. All Lisa saw was the surface, the shiny exterior, the curated version of reality that people present to the world. And she measured her entire life against these incomplete pictures, finding herself lacking every single time. The comparisons started affecting her marriage. When her husband came home excited about a small promotion at work, instead of celebrating with him, Lisa found herself thinking about her friend's husband who just made partner at his law firm. When her kids showed her their report cards with mostly good grades, she thought about the neighbor's children who seemed to excel at everything. Nothing felt good enough anymore because she was constantly measuring it against someone else's perceived perfection. Her husband noticed the change. "You seem distracted lately," he said one evening. "Is everything okay?" Lisa wanted to tell him the truth, that she felt like they were falling behind, that everyone else seemed to be winning at life while they were just getting by. But saying it out loud felt petty and ungrateful, so she just smiled and said she was fine. The turning point came during a routine doctor's appointment. Lisa's physician, Dr. Martinez, was someone she'd known for years. During the checkup, Dr. Martinez mentioned casually that she'd be cutting back her hours. "I've been working so much that I realized I was missing my daughter's childhood," she explained. "She's 12 now, and I can't get those years back. I kept telling myself that once I achieved this milestone or that goal, I'd slow down. But the goalposts kept moving. I was so focused on what I didn't have yet that I forgot to enjoy what I already had." Something in those words struck Lisa deeply. Here was a successful doctor, someone she'd always admired, admitting that she'd fallen into the same trap. That evening, Lisa did something she hadn't done in months. She sat down with a notebook and wrote down everything in her life that was actually going well. Her husband, who still kissed her goodbye every morning after 15 years of marriage. Her daughter, who came to her with problems instead of hiding them. Her son, who thought she was the best cook in the world, even though she wasn't. Her health, her home, her job that paid the bills and gave her purpose, the friends who showed up when she needed them. As she wrote, something unexpected happened. Tears started falling. Not sad tears, but tears of recognition. She'd been so busy looking at what everyone else had that she'd stopped seeing what was right in front of her. Gratitude can transform common days into Thanksgivings, turn routine jobs into joy, and change ordinary opportunities into blessings. Within weeks, Lisa noticed a shift. Her marriage felt warmer because she was actually present during conversations instead of mentally comparing her relationship to others. Her kids seemed happier because she was engaging with them fully instead of being distracted. Work became more enjoyable because she stopped measuring her career against her friends' careers and started appreciating the parts of her job that actually fulfilled her. The neighbor's luxury car was still there, but it no longer bothered her. She realized that car represented priorities different from her own, not a life better than hers. The grass is greener syndrome manifests when individuals have healthy circumstances yet continually compare them to others, failing to appreciate what they have fully. She thinks about all the time she wasted feeling insufficient when she was actually blessed. She thinks about the joy she missed because she was too busy cataloging what was missing instead of celebrating what was present. She thinks about how close she came to damaging her marriage and her relationship with her kids because she was more focused on keeping up with people who were probably just as stressed and insecure as she was. The realization is both painful and liberating. Painful because she can't get that time back. Liberating because she can choose differently, starting right now. If you're watching this and recognizing yourself in Lisa's story, if you're constantly measuring your life against other people's carefully curated versions of reality, if you're so focused on what you don't have that you can't appreciate what you do have, here's what Lisa would tell you. Stop right now. Put down your phone. Look around at your actual life, not the life you think you should have or the life someone else appears to have. Your actual life. What's good about it? Who loves you? What brings you joy? What would you miss desperately if it was gone? Write it down. Say it out loud. Let yourself feel grateful for it instead of minimizing it because it doesn't measure up to someone else's highlight reel.